मेरे प्रिय होनहार छात्रों, छात्राओं और प्यारे दोस्तों, सबसे पहले आप सभी को सुप्रभात। आप सबकी बहुत अधिक डिमांड को देखते हुए हमने आपको क्लास 9 के मोशन के पार्ट सेकंड को अध्ययन कराने का निर्णय लिया है। अतः आप हमारे इस वीडियो को ध्यानपूर्वक देखें, लाइक करें, कमेंट करें और यदि आप हमारे चैनल पर नए हैं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर बेल आइकन को प्रेस करें, जिससे कि आपको भविष्य में हमारे वीडियो समय पर प्राप्त हो सके। डियर स्टूडेंट्स, the topic is difference between distance and displacement. First, we divide the page or a board into parts. The right distance in first part and the displacement in second part. Distance is a scalar quantity. Students, distance is a scalar quantity while displacement is a vector quantity. Distance has no specific direction while the displacement has a specific direction. Distance cannot be zero because distance is the actual length of the path traveled by the body, but displacement may be zero because displacement is the shortest distance between initial and the final position of the body. When a body travels in a circular path, after one revolution, its initial and the final position will be same. Then the displacement is zero. If the body has initial and final position same, then its displacement is zero. If the initial and the final position of the body is same but distance is not zero, distance in circular path after one revolution, it will be 2 pi r, where r is the radius of circular path. If a body travel in square, then its distance will be 4a. If the body travel in rectangular path, after one revolution, its distance will be 2 into L plus b. In a triangular path, the distance will be 3a. Distance is the actual length of the path. Dear students, distance is the actual length of the path traveled by the body irrespective of direction. But displacement is the shortest distance between initial and the final position. If the body travel 10 meter in east direction, 10 meter in east direction, after then it travel next 10 meter in north direction, after then it travel 10 meter in east direction, after all it travel next 10 meter in south direction. Then the displacement is equals to ten plus, but here this is a square. A square has all sides same, and the angle between two respective sides are at 90 degree. Then this side will be 10. This side will be 10 meter. So the displacement is equals to 10 plus 10 is equals to 20 meter. Dear students, our next topic is uniform motion. A body, dear students, a body is said to be in uniform motion if it travels equal distance in equal interval of time. A body is said to be in uniform motion if it travels equal distance in equal interval of time. If we plot the graph between distance and time for a uniform motion, we take time on x-axis and distance on y-axis. Then we get the graph in a straight line. This is a uniform motion. A straight line the distance, time, graph for uniform motion. If we get the graph in a straight line, then we can say that this is a uniform motion. Our next topic is non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion, a body is said to be in non-uniform motion if it travels unequal distance in equal interval of time. If we plot the graph between distance, time, for non-uniform motion, then we get a curved line. We take time at x-axis and distance on y-axis. We get the graph in a curved line, non-uniform motion. A curved line the example of uniform speed. The example of uniform motion. When a body traveled definite distance in a unit time or equal time, when a body travel definite distance in equal time of interval. The example of non-uniform motion. The example of non-uniform motion. While a body travel different distance in a equal interval of time, the motion of free falling body next, the motion of a train in starting from the station. Students, our next topic is speed. The speed of a body is the distance travel it per unit time, it is denoted by V. Its unit is meter per second or meter second inverse, kilometer or kilometer R inverse. Speed of a body is equals to distance upon time taken. Speed denoted by V is equals to distance denoted by S, time denoted by T. V is equals to S upon T. The unit is meter second inverse or kilometer R inverse. Now the next topic is average speed. The average speed of a body of the body is the total distance divided by total time taken. Average speed is equals to total distance upon total time taken. Its unit is same as speed, meter second inverse or kilometer R inverse. Dear students, our next topic is uniform speed. A body is said to be in uniform. A body is said to be in uniform speed if it travels equal distance in equal interval of time. In equal interval of time, no matter how small time interval may be. Our next topic is velocity. The velocity of a body is the distance traveled the velocity of a body is the distance traveled by it per unit time in given direction. Velocity is equals to distance in given direction upon time taken. Or this implies that v is equals to h upon t. Velocity is the displacement produced in per unit time. Velocity is equals to displacement upon time taken. Its unit is meter second inverse or kilometer r inverse. Dear students, our last topic is difference between speed and velocity. Difference between speed and velocity. Dear students, first of all, we divide the page or a board into parts. We write speed in first part and the velocity in second part. Dear students, as you know all very well, the speed has no specific direction, but the velocity has specific direction. The speed is a scalar quantity. The speed is a scalar quantity the velocity is a vector quantity. Since it has magnitude only, but the velocity has both magnitude and direction. Next, the unit of speed is meter second inverse or kilometer R inverse. The unit of velocity is same as speed, meter second inverse or kilometer R inverse. Okay, dear students.